Hello guys, Salty Gamer here, and today I'll be reviewing Clannad and Clannad After Story. Clannad is more about Tomoyo's high school life, and After Story is more about his adult life. I have known about this anime for a long time, but I haven't watched it until recently. I played the entire visual novel first, and the visual novel was much more detailed than the anime. The anime obviously couldn't adapt everything from the visual novel. It's like, why watch the anime if I already know what's going to happen? However, it's been 8 years since I played the visual novel, I forgot almost everything, so I was excited to watch the anime that many people consider to be the most emotional anime series of all time. Most people who watch this anime series have said they have cried from seeing sad scenes. In this anime, the main character Tomoya is a delinquent that doesn't get along with his dad. He hates school and he hates the town that he lives in. One day though, up at a hill, he has a fateful encounter with a girl named Nagisa. He hears about her feelings about the school and her worries about everything changing in life. He encourages her to find more enjoyable things in life. Soon they become friends, and even more than that. In this anime, Tomoya not only helps Nagisa through the issues she's going through, but his other friends as well. Clannad is the gold standard for a romance anime series. It goes far beyond what romance anime series normally show. In Clannad After Story, the characters actually get married and have a child. Normally, the most you would see in romance anime series is characters dating for a short while, which is why the romance in Clannad is so satisfying to watch. We get to see the first time Tomoya and Nagisa meet, to seeing them actually get married and have a child. The romance just feels complete and fulfilling. This is what I want to see from every romance anime series. This is why I don't like romance between childhood friends and characters that know each other well before the anime started. I want to see that amazing encounter from the beginning. It just feels special to witness it from the start. The chemistry between Nagisa and Tomoya is so amazing. They understand each other so well and are able to motivate each other through tough times. This anime is known for its emotional moments and certainly delivers on that. There are lots of sad topics that are discussed in this anime, such as dealing with the death of someone close to you, repairing bonds between family members, and supernatural things like everyone forgetting who you are. Lots of sad moments throughout the anime that's enough to make people cry. The drama is well done both anime series. In the beginning of each arc, the anime makes you laugh a lot, and then it sadly introduces the sad drama, which makes you feel emotional, and then the resolution makes you feel emotional and happy. It makes you feel all sorts of emotions. I'm glad I was able to feel different emotions because if each arc was depressing from start to end, then the sad drama would lose its impact. It would make the anime feel too dramatic and I would feel like the anime is trying too hard to make me cry. Each arc is resolved in a heartwarming way. I love the mystery of both anime series. It was like a long ongoing mystery of just who is that girl and that robot that keeps appearing at times throughout the anime series. The anime doesn't make it too obvious. It gives you hints, and these hints make you want to brainstorm and come to your own conclusion about what is happening. And when the secret is finally revealed, it makes complete sense. It's like, wow, the pieces are fitting together, and all the hints make sense now. The anime had amazing characters, and that's especially important in an anime series like this, because without great characters, the drama doesn't mean much. Tomoya is an amazing protagonist. He always had funny witty comments to make towards his friends. He also created funny scenarios involving Fuko, Sunahara, and Tomoyo. He is just so good with making funny jokes and funny scenarios. He knows when to be serious though and help his friends through difficult situations. By no means is he a perfect character. He had amazing character development from being a disrespectful son that didn't know what he wanted to do in life, to becoming a respectful man that appreciates what his dad has done for him, and knows what he wants to accomplish in his life. Tomoyo and Sunahara were great comedic characters. It was funny seeing Tomoyo show off her fighting skills against Sunahara and other delinquents. By the way, Tomoyo is not to be confused with Tomoya, who is the main character. Sunahara was funny in everything he did throughout the show. You couldn't help but laugh whenever he made weird jokes or did weird things. Kotomi was another funny character because how emotionless she was and how she was so socially awkward. Fuko was one of the funniest characters in the show. She was just so energetic and weird to the point of making you laugh often. She sometimes randomly appeared and talked about starfishes all of a sudden. I'm not a big fan of Nagisa, but she fits the role of a main female character well. She's a girl that always tries her hardest despite having a major illness. Viewers can't help but cheer for her. She is always so supportive of Tomoya, which is great to see. The opening songs and ending songs for both Clannad and Clannad After Story were amazing, especially Clannad's ending song. I really liked the Dongle song. It was so emotional to listen to. The music throughout the anime is in a class of its own in terms of anime soundtrack. Every song was just so enjoyable to listen to. It makes you want to listen to the songs over and over. It made the emotional scenes much more impactful. The animation style looks so appealing. The animation was great as well. Clannad is the top 25 anime series of all time. Clannad After Story is the top 5 anime series of all time. The most emotional show by far. Everything about it was great. I would give Clannad a 9 out of 10, and I would give Clannad After Story a 10 out of 10. I'm giving After Story a higher score because it really went deep about the importance of family bonds. So that's all I want to talk about for today. Thank you for watching the video. Have a great day or night wherever you are, and please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and please comment if you found anything interesting in the video.